The Senate, or rather Senate Republicans, have thumbs down on an international treaty promoting the rights of people with disabilities. It was modeled on the Americans with Disabilities Act signed by Republican President George H. Bush in 1990. Former President George W. Bush, a Republican like his father, helped negotiate the UN Convention on Rights of Persons with Disabilities. More than 150 nations have signed on so far. Former Senator Bob Dole, Republican of Kansas, 89 years old and battling age, illness, and disabling war injuries, was on the Senate floor last Tuesday in his wheelchair. In 1989, he helped push through the Americans Disabilities Act, or ADA. This week, he was hoping to persuade his colleagues to extend its provisions to all people with disabilities. It was not to be. 61 senators vote aye, that's yes, but ratification required 66 votes. These days, anything that smacks of internationalism is a red flag for the hard and irrational right and a tough sell for gun-shy senators. You might as well be promoting unilateral disarmament or one world government. As Senator Jim Inhofe, that's his name, Republican from Oklahoma, put it, I do not support the cumbersome regulations and potentially overzealous international organizations with anti-American biases that infringe upon American society. Senator, are you kidding? These are disabled people. That's nonsense, according to our senator in this state, who I'm proud of, Senator John McCain, Republican of Arizona, one of 8 Republicans, that's all, who voted for the treaty, and like Dole, a man with a war-related disability. This is about projecting America's values around the world. That's what this is all about, McCain said. American leadership. Amen, Senator. You're absolutely right. But one by one, McCain's fellow senators voted no. Some even greeted Dole before they voted. How embarrassing. One of the no voters, Senator Jerry Moran, Republican of Kansas, had praised the treaty earlier this year. After the vote, disability advocate Rona Neuhaus was in tears as she navigated her wheelchair out of the visitors' galley. It's a betrayal of disability community, that's what she said. John Kerry, Democrat, Massachusetts, veteran, disabilities of his own, said Dole wants to know that other countries will come to treat disabled as we do. Is that terrible? It's not even enforceable. The treaty may come up again for a vote next year, but the result will probably be the same. Keep in mind that in addition to resisting international treaties as such, a number of these Republicans, a handful of them, voted against the Americans for Disability Act back in 1989. This is a Republican conservative state we live in, Arizona. So you may not see this, but cold, heartless, anti-Judeo-Christian values like the ones these guys are supporting, it shouldn't represent the Republican Party. And what it will do is marginalize the Republican Party, because people are going to look at this and say, what cruel, awful, mean-spirited people. We need to get rid of these narrow-minded people and support the kind of leadership that Senator John McCain provides and makes me proud of, and makes me proud to be an Arizonan as well as an American. By the way, why am I supportive of the disabled? Because I'm a citizen of America, I'm a doctor, and I ascribe to values of compassion and respect for all people, even if they are disabled, here and around the world. Shame on those senators. Thank you, Senator McCain.